Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Double Cross, where today we're looking a little different because I've made some changes in anticipation of this Elatrion we're going to fight today. So first, let's get that Elatrion quest going. Now, as for the changes, I got a new armor set, and I figured a new armor set deserves a new look, so I made another armor set to transmog onto the armor set that I made. So here's what we've got going right now. Got a solid 899 defense, though our elemental resistances leave a little bit to be desired over there. But skill-wise, we've got some nice stuff going on. So for our armor, we've got the Silver Soul Z helm, the Asurient XR chest, gloves, and legs, and the Gore XR waist, plus my charm that's got 5 points of tenderizer and 3 slots. And all told, we are getting from this set Sharp +2, Challenger +2, Weakness Exploit, Crit Boost, and Aerial. Which, that last one is just because we had 5 available slots. We could get any 5-slot skill with it. I'm going for the one that gives me damage. Though there are certainly other options, like if I'm against something that uses Blast, I will definitely be swapping in Bioresearcher, because not getting blasted is nice. But yeah, basically this is a very offense-focused set, and we're going to be using it on Elatrion. We're just also going to be eating first. Thunder Res is good. Okay, got Defender. So my items are already all set up for this. Got some Mega Dash juices going on. Got plenty of flashes and the stuff to make more. Got stuff to make 10 more life powders because since I've already got all these books, it's better to bring those than to bring stuff to make more potions because it's way more healing. But anyway, we're going to see how this turns out. It's going to be my first time fighting G-Rank Elatrion in this game. I don't think they'll have added anything to it since 3U, but we'll see. So, for starters, let's have one of these. Should have brought 3. Don't know why I didn't. Maybe I'm just hoping to not die twice or more. I mean, the more is kind of I'm not allowed to, but... Hey, buddy! Been a while since I fought one of you. The last time I fought one of these guys, I did it on camera. In Generations. Ow. So unfortunately for Weakness Exploit on this guy, it's just his face. So that's not going to be as useful as usual. But I'd just like to point out that with this armor set, if the monster is raging and I hit a weak point, and I've got energy charge active, the crit boost from that, I have 95% crit. And crit boost is working off of that to turn all those crits into 140% damage instead of 125%. It's very solid. I'd be able to make a good set with a lot of good skills and not a lot of hyper negative resistances, if not for the whole needing Sharp 2 thing. Because that's the main reason I've got the Asurient XR stuff, is because it gives a million billion points of handicraft Like, each piece gives 4 or 5 points, and they also all have 3 slots. So it's the handicraft in the slots that make the set great, even though its elemental resistances are all terrible. Wow, way to just jump for no reason. Whoops. It's not often you see Elatrion do his tail wag. Thanks for interrupting my cat doing that stupid thing it was doing when my meter's already full. Seriously, cat, there's no reason for you to use the cheer horn when my meter is already full. Alright, you can be in sky mode, that's fine. Ooh, you're doing your slaps. Slaps are nice, because they always result in him putting his face where you can hit it. And his face is the part of him I most want to hit, for both breaks and for the whole getting massive damage through weakness exploit thing. And it occurs to me I should probably use one of my Mega Dash juices. I did bring them to be used, not just to sit in my inventory taking up space. Yeah, you raise that ground by slapping it. There we go. Ooh, he is out of rage. And that is why we pay attention to our hand when we have Challenger going on. Ow. Unfortunately, he's big and slow enough that aerial jumping off of him during a charge doesn't result in us completely missing all damage. At least not if we jumped off the front of him. There are some monsters like that. Ow. Didn't quite get out of the way. So he definitely does high damage to us with his physical attacks. I'm going to have to do my best to avoid all the elemental ones because of the aforementioned terrible resistances. Especially his lightning attacks. Those ones are the most dangerous to me. Which really doesn't help because they're also just naturally pretty strong. But yeah, minus 17 Thunder Res, and that's going to go even further to minus 20 should I get killed at any point here. Oh boy. That actually did less damage than I was expecting, but he's also not enraged, so had that helping. Ooh, thank you, Defender. Can you maybe not murder me? That'd be great. Just gonna find a... Now works. Time to drink that. And he's out of... Or he's been out of rage, that's right. Okay, I'll be down here then. Ow. And that's 2 rides while he's raging. As long as we succeed on them, that's actually the better way for things to go for us. And thankfully, he's not like the Fatalises. He doesn't tend to do triple struggles when raging. He also doesn't roar while raging, which certainly helps my non-earplugs having self. Oh boy, I got rid of my Dragon Blight that doesn't even matter. Now, if this was the first game in which Elatrion was introduced, then it would matter. Oh boy, let's not get caught by any of those. And it would matter, because back then, Dragon Blight was a 50% reduction in your affinity. Oh, he is out of rage. But he used a couple moves that did not help me. That's fine. We came prepared to die at least once. Oh, and I didn't... Why am I eating these? I didn't specify it earlier, but the armor set that I made for visual purposes is G-rank Nakarkos stuff. Not the bone version of the set, of course. But I think you probably could have guessed that. Hey, buddy. Of course he had to turn. But it's okay if he wastes a few flashes. I've got more. That was a bad spot for that to show up. Oh boy. Well, this is going. So much for my demon drugs. That was not a long life. But at least I can say it's not because of my low elemental resistance. My deaths have been pretty squarely on physical damage here. But that's okay. The quest isn't over yet. And until such time as it is over, I will be doing my utmost to complete it. And hopefully it'll end in success. If not, oh well, these things happen. It's not going to be the end of the run. So I probably won't be doing any rematch videos anytime soon. Yeah, my current plan is to fight this guy, win or lose. Oh, snap, got the horns. And then, once I'm done with this quest, next episode we'll be working on a Fatalis. And then the quest after that, we'll be working on a different colored Fatalis. Then the quest after that, a third color of Fatalis. And then when we're done with that, I'm just going to go ahead and put this run on hiatus for a while. Perhaps for until the Switch version comes out. In fact, definitely for until the Switch version comes out. Because it's been announced for Switch, and oh man, I want it. It's gorgeous. Ow. Whew. Got out of there. I need my infinite stamina. I also need to not get zapped. There's a lot of things I need. But I can't always get what I want, at least not right away. Seems this is definitely going for me. Okay, infinite stamina. Hey, buddy. Ow. Thank you, cat. Though SP mode does not help me when I have infinite stamina. Oh boy. Just from a stray bolt, I take 2/3 my health. That's delightful. So the sub is, ooh, horns and wings. Nasty. Wings are tough to break if you're Blade Master. And even if you're a gunner, they do take some effort. I'd argue that in all post Monster Hunter Tri games, the wings are the hardest break to get on this guy. But I'll do what I can. I don't shy away from a challenge. I usually try it out and then laugh if I fail, and then don't do it again for a long time. That's my usual strategy. Though, unfortunately, if we're going for the wings, we don't get weakness exploit to kick in. And we've got yet another rage ride going. So it looks like he left rage mid-ride. That's a shame. Taking away 15% of our crit and some of our attack. That's not cool, Alatreon. I guess we do have a slightly easier time of getting the wings when we are aerial style. Seriously, the flash actually did blind him. It's just he can't be knocked down during his taking off animation. That's right. But hey, he's missing a tail. That's not something he could have said he wasn't doing words. It's actually exactly what he wasn't doing before. He wasn't missing a tail. But now he can't say that that's still true. Oh boy, this is going to be bad, isn't it? Okay, it's actually going to be just fine. And we got a tail. And a mantle, I guess. Yep, that's an Alatreon mantle. And that totally matters. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. Well, hey, at least we got a mantle out of it. Honestly, that isn't too far outside the realm of my expectations. The only thing that was unexpected was the very fast second death. Because, yeah, that was quick. Well, hey, that's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we fight a Fatalis. See you then, friends.